Hello Stampers! Today I'm going to show you how to make this little gift card holder. It could also be used as simply as a very fancy card, but the fun part about it is when you open it up, all these little flowers pop up, and then your gift card can go right in here. So how fun is that? Okay, let's get started. Okay, the first thing we're going to make is the outside of our box, and I call it the box cover. The box cover is 5 13/16 by 8 3/4. So I've already got that cut here. You're going to take your Simply Scored board and you're going to score at 5/8, 4, 4 5/8, and 8 1/8. We're going to fold on all those score lines and set that aside. This is your box cover. It's ready to go. Now we're going to use the envelope punch board. This is a fabulous little tool. And I've got a piece of cardstock here that is 8 by 8. You're going to put your cardstock into your punch board and you're going to move it up to 2 3/4 inches on the measurement end. And we need our little, oops, I forgot to get out my little scoring tool. So 2 3/4, you're going to score and punch. Turn it, and now we're going to follow the score guide, the little pointy piece that comes out from here. Line up your last score line with your score guide, score, and punch. You're going to do that on all 4 sides. Score, punch, and the last side, score, punch. Okay, now we're going to turn it to where we started at, and we're going to put our paper in to 3 1/2 inches. Score and punch, and now you're going to line it up with the last score line that you did. Score, punch, score, punch, score, punch. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Now, in order to put the little handle in here, we're also going to use our envelope punch board for that. We're going to take one of our long, narrow ends, fold it in half, and you're going to just center that in your punch board. And this one little edge should go up to about 1 3/4 inch. That's the center. And you have to stand up to do this one. It's a little tougher, but that gives us our little handle to pull the box out. Okay, now we're going to go with our fold lines here. Okay, we've already folded that one. Give it a nice crisp fold with your bone folder. Oops. And fold on all score lines. Back at the beginning. Okay, now the next thing you need to do is we're going to fold over each side. So you don't want to see this score line. So you're going to just fold it over to the first score line, and you're going to move it up and fold that over and give it a nice crisp edge with your bone folder. Okay, so that's what you're going to see there. And again, only fold over to your first score line and then fold it over again. This is actually making the edge of your box. And one more time here. Just like that. Okay, now we're ready to assemble our box. You want to take your snips and cut just this little tab. So you're going to have this little tab is going to be cut there. That's going to be the first part of making our box. It's kind of hard to get into this one when you're right-handed. I suppose left-handers would have trouble getting into that side. Okay, so here's our 4 little tabs, and we're going to use mini glue dots. This seems to work best. It's easier than sticky strip, and it dries, you know, it sticks faster than the glue. So you're going to fold your tab in and put your mini glue dot on right there. And you're going to do that to all 4 tabs. So just pull your mini glue dot off. Put that up, since sometimes they don't like to stay there. There we go. I'm going to fold that a little better. And one more. There we go. Okay, we're ready to assemble our box. So now I'm just going to take that little tab and push it up so it meets the corner. Super, super, super easy. This is the hardest part about this card, and it's really not hard. Okay, so now we have our little box. The next step is super easy. You're going to start with your sides, and we're just going to put some liquid glue on, push them right up in there, and fold it down inside your box. Same with the other side. Super easy. And now the ends. Okay. Now, I have an insert here for my the inside of my box. You can put designer paper in here too. That's really looks very attractive. The insert is 3 1/4 by 5 11/16. So I'm just going to put some glue on that. Put that right inside my box. That just kind of covers up your seams in there. So we have this cute little box, super easy. And now for the, oh, I almost forgot something. The inserts that make your card pop up inside. I'm going to bring back our Simply Scored, and you're going to, these are 1 inch by 3 1/4, and we're going to put them in here, and we're going to score them right down the middle. Let me get this in here where you can see it. Right down the middle at a 1/2 inch. And then gotta kind of hang on to them a little bit here. And you need 3 of these. You could do more if you wanted, but 3 seems to be adequate. Fold them in half. I don't give these a good crease with my bone folder because that like really pushes that fold down, and you want them to be flexible so they pop up when your card is opened. And then if you're going to make this a gift card holder, you're going to put your gift card in there, and that's just going to be used as a measurement. Put glue on one side here. I kind of lift this up a little bit. I want to make sure I have adequate room for that gift card holder. And there we go. And then I just space them out evenly in here. This is a super, super easy little project. Well, I mean, it's pretty easy compared to what it looks like, as you can clearly see. And I found this on a YouTube video. And let's see. My Stampin' Haven was the creator of this card, as far as I know. That's where I found it. And I thank her very much for this project. Okay, next is the outside of our box, and we're just going to wrap this around. This is our cover that we made before. We'll wrap this around our box, and I like to do that because it keeps it a little more sturdy. And put some glue on here. Whoops. Don't let your glue get off the other side there. That's what your clothes are for, right? Okay. Make sure this is nice and sealed. Oops, that didn't seal up yet. Glue takes just a tiny little bit. Hang on to it. I really like using the glue because if you don't get this perfectly straight, you can move it a little bit and it's flexible like I just did because mine wasn't completely straight. With sticky strip, you're all done. Here's our little box. Here's our little pop-ups. And then all you do is take whatever you're going to use here. I use the flowers from the Pansy Punch and the Flower Shop stamp set, and also the butterflies and the butterfly punches. And when you go to close your card, you just push it down in there like that, and when somebody opens it up, it all pops up. You can, you know, they'll go like this and go, oh my gosh, isn't that pretty? So there you go. I hope you make some of these. I hope you share them with me. I would love to see them. And again, thanks to My Stampin' Haven for sharing this idea. Happy stamping.